social media advertising. The fifth way to generate quality market appraisals from sellers who are already on the market is by using social media advertising. By visiting 100 properties that are currently for sale in your area over a number of weeks and months, you will have the name, phone number and email address for most of them. The more information you have, the better. But even if you just have the name and email, or name and phone number, or even just the phone number or just the email, you can upload this information to Facebook within their custom audiences section and create a target audience for your adverts. Facebook will know who that email or phone number belongs to, and your adverts will appear in their newsfeed. The next step is to create some adverts. Video is 1,000 times better than a photo or text. When you produce videos, sellers get to see you, they hear you and build a connection with you. Now I suggest you do as many videos as possible. In an ideal world, you would produce 1 or 2 minute videos every day. And here are a number of suggestions or topics for you to look at. You could do a video giving advice and tips for buyers, advice and tips for sellers, or I have a buyer looking for this type of property in this area, which could work perfectly if you target home sellers with your advertising in that area. Property of the week, an area video, or information about local schools, a market update report, or the 10 most popular streets or most expensive streets in your town or area. A testimonial when collecting keys from a seller or handing the keys to a buyer. A day in the life of an estate agent, or video something unrelated to property, maybe about your interests or your family. Remember in an earlier strategy, I talked about doing a new to the market direct mail card and a sold in your area direct mail card. Well, it's essential you do the same with video and social media. Every time you list a new property, do a coming soon or a new to the market video. Every time you agree a sale, do a video about your success, how you found the buyer, the marketing strategy you used, the number of offers, the fact the property was on the market with another agent, the timescale it took to sell, or the fact that you sold it above the asking price. I could go on, there are literally hundreds of videos that you could do. So in another episode, I will go into more detail about doing videos. The important point is most of these videos should be about giving useful information. I always ask myself, does this video fit into one of these 3 categories beginning with the letter E? Is it engaging? Is it educational? Is it entertaining? On the topic of social media, if you get on well with a home seller and have built up a rapport, send them a friend request on Facebook or a connection request on LinkedIn. The more they know about you and the more you know about them, the better. Most of my clients become friends, so this is the first step towards that. You can then ask them to share the property video on their social media platforms, so all of their friends and contacts will know they chose you to sell their property. This is another example of how social proof works, as a number of their friends will call you to sell their property because it's quicker and easier to use the agent their friend used rather than shop around and do their own research. Now I hope this was useful. Now you must watch the next video because it puts together the 5 strategies, and I will also give you some bonus tips which are essential to getting the results you require.